welcome back after a very prolonged absence. This could be the end of PileDriver. It won't be the last time you hear this amazing, smooth as silk voice, but we'll get into that. However, I just want to thank you for always watching my silly videos. The list of thanks is going to be endless for this, but yeah, man, wild ride, life happens. I think we all need to grasp that, whether it's friendships, relationships, family, things happen. We don't always get to see one another. We don't always get that time to just slow down and take a breath and breathe it in, but, really allow yourself to do so. Life happened, holidays happened, birthdays. I mean, amazing, crazy stuff. I moved. Life is just crazy and you never know what it's going to throw at you. So just always just please allow yourself the time to sit back and enjoy whatever it might be that you enjoy. But this is PileDriver, possibly the end.
Hasbro's, Mattels, Galoos, and Jacks. Basic elites, LJNs and battle packs. Whether we're buying, selling, trading, counting stacks. What you know about hammer locks and torture racks. Hardcore like Foley and agile like Lager. Action packed, boy, you know we got fighters. Setting off the smoke alarms, straight fire. Here's your host, Scotty Mega. Welcome to PileDriver.
So since the last time you saw me, like I said, we moved and things are back on track. We've all experienced heartache together, and now as we see also, like, the world is possibly on the verge of World War III right now. Who could have predicted that after our generation, despite any of it, people older than us or myself, I'm real close to the edge of 40, but we've just been witnessing historical event after historical event. And one of those historical events we got into my last episode, and we're going to touch on that. This pregnancy beard's going crazy. It's the longest this beard's ever been. But as long as Rin Balor is carrying Baby Moon, this son of a gun's going to grow. So anyhow, if you're sitting at home being responsible, or if you're at work, go grab yourself a cup of Joe. Come on back and join us, because it's ribbon time, baby. This one goes out to all you guys. Thank you. And Rin, thank you for allowing me to talk to my damn phone while I record these videos. It's always been just a slight escape. And you see the smile on my face. It's just so genuine. It's been so long since I've been in this seat just to talk to you guys. And Phil Collins there giving you the finger. Thanks, Crazy J, on the amazing shirt. Now I've got Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Mr. Collins giving you the finger. He's one of the best singer-songwriters of the entire generation. He's up there, in my opinion, with Bob Seger. Everything he did with Genesis and his solo stuff, just amazing work. But hey, this one, fuck it. This one goes out to Mr. Collins. So cheers to you, my friend. The last episode I did was leading up to Mega Bash, which was the PileDriver food drive and my birthday, hitting that big 3-9. But man, this thing is just wild. I don't know. It's a whole lot of cool, a whole lot of contents in there. Not like dirt or fecal matter, but shit. Not shit, but the stuff. It's hair. It's going everywhere. Anyhow, we raised a lot of money that I donated, and we raised a lot of food that was also donated to local food banks, and just a way for me to give back. But we also saw 3 amazing bands, a huge setup. I want to thank Jason and Brandy and everybody over at the West York Inn. It's now known as the Kennel. We finally have that venue back in York. We have the Kennel. But I also want to thank you guys too, Rob and Maddie, allowing me the times I went over there and filmed, and, helping you guys promote. Just a swell time all the time. I just love hanging out with you guys, conversing with you guys, but you allowed me to filmed the unveiling of the PileDriver title there and all that fun stuff. Speaking of which, I never went on the tenure of what I wanted to do with the PileDriver title, but what I will do now, Scott, you are officially the champion. So this here, you know what? I'm not, this is selfish of me, but I'm going to do it. This title stays here with me, and it'll be a constant reminder that M for Mega or my last name, regardless, this thing here will represent all the years that I poured into the pro wrestling industry, and it will be proudly displayed in my home, as it has been. So for me, this is for me to you guys. It's still so fucking beautiful. But anyhow, our first musician that performed at the PileDriver food drive and Scotty Mega 39th birthday party was my good buddy Ryan Moody. He hit us with some old country classics, and he hit us with some amazing songs from yesteryear as far as the pop market goes. And one of them he did play was actually my walkout song my senior year of high school when we played football. It was one of our major walkout songs. So it took me back, and it was cool because I didn't pick the set list. But my man, he poured his heart out on that stage, and you know, he's moving to Tennessee and doing big things out there. And just, I love you, buddy, and thank you for coming through. So we're going to give a short listen here to Mr. Moody. Thank you again for kicking ass at the PileDriver food drive and Scotty Mega birthday bash. So take it away, Ryan.
And I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't play around with guns. Hell, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Well, I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
I love the man, solo act, he does it all. He plays that guitar, he sings, he twangs, he has a great friggin' time. If you see Ryan Moody out there performing anywhere, please go give him a watch, go give him a listen, give him some of your money. The kid's worth it. And he's a huge wrestling fan too, so that just made it all the more fun. Next up is friends of mine that I now call family. And that's the God's honest truth, man. Coffee with Lions. I've been friends with one of the members for as long as I can remember. Me and Dougie Fresh, we went and saw Hank 3. It was the first time we really got to hang out, and that was just huge, and it was awesome. But the rest of the guys, I really got to throw it out to you. Aaron, John, Dougie, and Kevin, like, you guys, you seriously have been family to me, and I couldn't, the summer was a rough one, and you guys really, you proved yourselves and your worth and who you are as fucking people, and that goes so deep with me, and I love you guys. I really do. I'm a top fan on Facebook. They gave me the diamond and everything, but no, like, honestly, if you get to see Coffee with Lions, please go enjoy those guys. Pick up their albums. They're on iTunes. I'm pretty sure they're on Bandcamp and all that fun stuff. Spotify, they've got a station. Go check them out. Coffee with Lions. I adore you guys, and once again, thank you. So here's some Coffee with Lions. Those guys just never cease to amaze me. And Barry Jules loved the dance moves. He's also with another band called the Break City Drowners. Please check them out as well. Love those cats. They even did a split disc together. If you can pick that up, I'd pick that up too. Totally worth it. I think it's 4 songs a piece. Regardless, that split is freaking fantastic. We love it. We enjoy it. It gets played a lot here at the house. It gets played in the cars. We have a really good time just kicking back to some Break City and some coffee. And it's just, there's a lot of music that happens in this house. But yeah, check them out. And guys, I truly love you. Speaking of bands I love, the ones that wrapped up the show and hit me with a huge surprise. It's going to be TBD, Toxic Bitch Destroyer. Their guitar player, Ray, he's been like an uncle. I always call him my punk rock father. And, Big Mo, I love you. I love all of you. I mean, honestly, you all came and did this show out of the kindness of your heart. And really, it meant a lot to me. You guys, you donated your time and your talents to my cause. And it was just cool as shit to see 3 of my favorite musician and or bands on stage at the same time, just doing it for me and, the cause. So that means a lot. But TBD, I love you girls. I love you guys. And you killed it, man. You hit me with a surprise at the end. If you're not listening to TBD, their own Bandcamp, their own Spotify, please check them out. I really enjoy them, Toxic Bitch Destroyer, but you'll find them by TBD. That's how you find them. And I know they're on all the social media outlets too. So that's same with Ryan, same with Coffee with Lions, and same with TBD. So guys, here's TBD and how they close the show. Holy shit. About a fun feeling, I'll tell you about a fun feeling. Fun feeling is when those initial notes are hit and those lyrics start pouring out. Being raised a little Hulkamaniac like myself and like my good buddy Barry, who was under this arm, and my good buddy Ryan, who was under this arm, to just real American. Like, are you kidding me? That literally happened, dude. Like, at my birthday party to close this show, we had Real American played by TBD. So I love all the boys and the girls in that band, and you guys just made it so much more fun for me and my friends to just kick it and have fun, because that's what it was about. I mean, everybody, we were getting out of the house. We were finally getting back together. We didn't have to worry about social distancing. We didn't have to worry about none of that stuff. So this one goes out to you, drinkers or not drinkers. Just please, funkers forever, and Hulkamaniacs forever. I can't say that about does it, because honestly, my thank you list is so freaking long. I hope I don't forget any names. But I want to start off first. Bishop, Tobin, thank you guys so much for influencing me to do this. I started out my YouTube channel, Fighting Today for Tomorrow, where I talked about mental health and I talked about addiction and I talked about, just living today to get to tomorrow. Because tomorrow, it might not be promised to us, but we're going to fight like hell to get there. Whether it's stuff going on at home, stuff going on at work, financial stress, whatever the case may be, just always fight, man. But those guys influenced me to start doing a more wrestling themed thing. We were supposed to kick it off with the daily dosage. It just didn't work out that way. We weren't able to line up our schedules and make it happen. But if it wouldn't be for them, I would have never started PileDriver. So thank you guys so much. My first guest I ever had on, we filmed in the locker room of the Vonnie B. Grimes gym. Ty Awesome, thank you for being on. Lou Love, Corey Cross, Crazy J, who's been on this show probably more than my wife, if not as many times as my wife. Rennie, once again, I gotta thank you for allowing me to sit down with this stupid phone in my face, drinking beers, having a good time, showing off toys, talking about movies, you partaking, and I had to do my studies and stuff, just sitting there patiently while I wrote down things that I'm going to read off. I just thank you for that. My kids, thank my kids for always being so much fun. All of you. It's crazy. This world is just so crazy. And, I really want the best for all my kids, the ones here and the one on the way. Goddamn, kids are the future. So if you got kids out there, hug them, love them, teach them all the things that they should be taught. Back to it, Big Brother Tim. If I didn't say Corey Cross, you guys were all influential in being in this show. My pops, Mr. Smoke Dog, Big Shell, thank you so much for doing this. Shout out to Rage Room for having us. Big Mo and Mama Sam, you invited us in and allowed us to tear it up for a little bit, do some recording. So thank you. If you're in the Hanover area, Rage Room, that's where you need to go. Let out them frustrations. Don't let everything drag you down. Just take care of yourself. And once again, West Shore Inn, I want to thank Jason, Rob, Maddie, and Brandy, CJ. You guys were always super kind whenever I was over there and helping me host events and taking care of all my friends. Just remember to tip your bartenders. If you're out there, folks, if you hit the bars, do it up. Antonio and Legends of Hamburg. We had such a good time. Me and Minnie Mega were out there, and we had our interactions with the Godfather. Well, Charles Wright, he's the man of many gimmicks. But D'Lo Brown and Heath and Rhino and the Nasty Boys and Jimmy Hart, Gary, Michael Capetta, just so many cool names. But Legends is coming around again this year, and if you get a chance, just check it out. Legends of Hamburg. It's going to be a great, great time. SWO, Valor Pro Wrestling, I got to give you guys shout outs too. You gave me a lot of opportunities over the years. Speaking of SWO, their 21st anniversary show is coming up. I'm going to drop the flyer for that one. That way you got that information in your head. I'm one of like 7 people left from the original SWO locker room, which is depressing as fuck to think about, that we've had that many girls and boys roll through our locker room, and one of 7. That's fucking crazy. So, that's that whole thing, man. The mentality of, get it together and make it through. Don't be tough all the time. It's okay to not be okay. So just thinking about that. But yeah, SWO's 21st Old Enough to Party. That's going to be such a cool show. 21st year for SWO being in business. Seeing as how I was on cards the first year. The first show was my hometown debut. Young Scotty Sabbath. But those guys, Wolfie and Stu, they really saw a lot in me and gave me the opportunity. So check out their show. Their flyer is going to drop shortly after this. On the flip, oh, Brother Jeff, I'm so sorry. Chris, I'm so sorry. You guys, fuck, man. Jeff and I had such a good time sitting down and recording. He hates it, and I'm sorry, but I think it was one of my most fun episodes. Chris and Jeff, thank you again. That Friday the 13th, that was so much fun. I got to be one of my favorite serial killers, pose for pictures, and have a great time with you guys, kicking it around at the Oakley Camp Crystal Lake. So thank you for that. That was a blast. Everybody who partook in that, it was so much fun. It really was. I just had another name come to me. Brother Griff. Griff, thank you so much. Former member of the month, the Fandemonium fam. Got that Golden Dick trophy. I love you, man. You microwaved the 1, 2, 3 fucking kid. So, just honestly, everybody, if I forgot any names, I am so sorry. It's been a long day of work, and I had this wild hair up my butt to just decide to do this and let you guys know that, this might be the end for PileDriver. I don't know, but it's going to become more scarce because me and 2 of my best friends life has given me by way of Crazy J, the other Sumo. We are going to start our own podcast known as MRB Dead Season. It's going to be 3 crazy friends telling ridiculous stories that we've experienced. We have a lot of emails that we're compiling right now of different stories. to include worst dates you've ever been on. You can submit it to us. I'm going to pop up the email, the Twitter. I'm going to pop up the Instagram, the Facebook. All that's going to be in a link you can go on to here as far as a little pop-up screen that's going to go by after I post that SWO flyer. But we decided, worst date you've ever been on, send us a deets. If you want to remain anonymous, we will do that. If you want us to tell your name afterwards, just so we can all laugh, and when others hear your name, they'll laugh too. But please send us your worst dates that you've ever been on. And then another portion we're going to get into is dude man bros, brothers. Weirdest boner moments. What is the most awkward time you've ever gotten a boner? I want to know. I mean, I personally don't want to know, but we want to tell the whole general public on our podcast and people that don't know us. Like we said, you can submit it and we'll make you anonymous if you want to be, or you tell us truthfully and just, we'll all laugh. I'm going to tell my own. I know Sumo and Jay both have theirs on board, so it's going to be nuts. But MRB Dead Season, we're going to be jumping on to the Spotify. First episode is going to be dropping sometime Sunday, Monday. So I'm really looking forward to it. But as I said, I am going to post those links so you guys can follow us and join in on the crazy banter. But seriously, once again, PileDriver land, I fucking love you guys. Thank you so much for giving me this outlet, giving me feedback on the videos. You've all been so cool to interact with and just have fun with, and talking to my phone. I've been rambling for 8 minutes now, but you know, seriously, props to you guys. I love you all. I will continue to be a funker. Hopefully you guys are all funkers, and we all know the funk. He is a funker. So thank you guys again. And this might be ciao. Not sure. But for the time being, Nostrovia. I'll see you, my friends. Salud.